Well, let's see how many more bored people there are out here. Hello, Michelle. You bored too? Well, if you got tomorrow off, Michelle, well, you say, Diane, don't you feel sorry for me? You can go with that. Now, that don't sound like fun. We got to work tomorrow. Huh? Okay. I ought to be doing that same thing. I ain't in the mood. Rocky's even laying around taking it easy. I think I could lay down and go to sleep, but oh, it's all right. It's just nothing but normal. Hey, Cookie, how you doing, buddy? Michelle, right now, a few years ago, they sort of misdiagnosed me on some stuff and gave me some blood thinner and or that block shot and clot buster is what they called it. And I didn't need it. And ever since then, I just get cut just a little bit and bleed like a stuck hog. You still feeling bad, Diane? All that meanness coming out in you. I can't believe on Sunday afternoon nobody's on. Seems like Saturday afternoon and Sunday afternoons as slow as it is on YouTube. No, I'm not on them now. They messed my blood up when they did that. I bleed easy now. Yes, dear. She quitting smoking, Cookie. She plumb grumpy. That is not fun. Yeah, you grumpy too. Well, I ain't never. I started and I never have quit. had a buddy of mine that worked on a shrimp boat down on the coast. I don't know, it could upset your system enough to do that. Not likely, but it's possible. But he kept trying to quit smoking. Doctors on his case big time, and he had some problems he needed to quit. And finally, he hired on one of them shrimp boats down on the coast that they go out and stay out like 2, 3, 4 weeks at a time. There wasn't no way he could get back to the shore, and that's why he quit. He quit for a month at a time, come in, smoke for a week, and then go out. He finally got off of them like that. It took him about 6 months. Hello, she devil. How you doing, girl? See, we open this chat up and give you somebody to pick on. Make you feel better, Diane. I wonder if Kenny will ever come back in here after last night. We were giving him plenty hard time. It's just a hot, lazy one. Your spelling gonna get you in trouble today, Diane. Ooh, I bet. What happened to me? They thought I had a stroke, and I didn't have, and they hit me with that clot buster and all kind of blood thinners. And then come find out I didn't have a stroke, yet most my balance on that blood up. Never has got sticking back up like it's supposed to. Well, they got a new law going into effect. Probably shouldn't say this on here, but after the 1st of September, you got to go through a background check to buy ammo. That would be interesting. It ain't gonna be long. You have to take a background check to take a background check. Oh, and you got to get a background check to have buy any body armor too. Yeah, I bet you Cabela's and these other places like that are selling the heck out of it. It got so bad running before they figured out it wasn't. I need to get off them things. I could just rub against something. Man, people didn't think nothing about smoking in the 70s. That was in style in the 70s. Well, the best commercials on television back in the 70s were the cigarette commercials. Marlboro Man, L&M's, Camels, Cool, Salem, Viceroy. I hadn't thought about that in a long time. Yeah, I got him a plastic bottle down there. He's having a fight with. I bought him a toy yesterday, and he got slinging that thing around last night, and he slung it so far inside his trailer that I can't find it. I don't know where it's at. I figured that's what they're going to tell me on this knee of mine, that I need a knee replacement. Well, did anybody go camping this weekend? This used to be the biggest camping weekend out there. Then they got where they start school in the middle of August. Used to, school never did start until after Labor Day. Winning or losing, Rocky? Oh, okay. Oh, you've been camping, huh? Well, is your weather up there pretty good for camping right now, V? It'll be several more weeks here before the weather really gets worse. But depending on what you're camping in, if you know, trailer or something, well, it's not bad. But if you're tent camping or something, car camping, well, it's pretty warm then. Hello, Steve. You ever go up in them Superstition Mountains and look at that gold mine, Steve? That's exactly what it is here, 99. bug garden, yeah. Don't think you want to try that, A lot of people have still doing it, aren't they? I was reading a book about the history on that Dutchman's gold mine and superstitions and all that. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, can't you see Steve in one of them old flop hats with the jackass on a lead rope? I was reading about a couple of people that had been up in the mountain for 2 or 3 years looking. Are you pretty close to them? Yeah, you where you're at, you're not too far from them, are you? I think I would have fit in pretty good back in them days. I can just see me getting on a horse, pack animal, take off, just think, I wonder what's over that next hill. Seems I could get into that lifestyle pretty easy. What was it? Daniel Boone, they said had 10 kids. They said 3 of them was his. So he was a long hunter, and he'd leave and go hunting, and he might not come back for 2 or 3 years. And they'd think he was dead, so his wife would get married again, have another kid, and then he'd come back. What do you want? You're a good boy. Sure. Yeah, I'll have to go in and pick something up. spoiled puppy. Oh, he's a character. Yeah. So I think me and Ann C, we're gonna let my Rocky interview her Rocky and Jewel. That'll make a cute little video. Hello, Mike. What do you want? Hmm? What do you want? Up. Oh, what do you want? You want me to light him up? Rocky, a treat? A treat? Well, talk to me. Well, talk to me. You about to treat it out, dog. I think we all bored too. Yeah, I think that was. I think that's always is. Well, you back around here for? I'm not gonna give you nothing else. Oh, hello, Arnie. How you doing, buddy? Oh, I got tired of talking to Rocky. Figured I'd come on here and talk to some other people. That is not fun, Diane. I'll tease you, but that's not fun. Mr. Ernie, the truck driver. Oh, sitting there waiting to get loaded. Hey, hello, Ashley.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, doing fine. That's your puppy. He won't down to it.
He's 16 weeks as of today.
Ooh, turn your volume down just a little bit, Ashley.
Is that better?
A little bit more on her. Oop, not quite that much. You've been rocking and rolling then, Ernie. Yeah, that one was wanting down bad. If you pick Rocky up when he didn't want picked up, that's where he is. Now he getting a little age on him now. He's settling down a little bit, and he's done got to be an air conditioning dog. No, not a bad day. Anything around that 500 mark is passable in it. You're on a dedicated run, aren't you, Ernie? This is one time you'd be ready for some leftovers, huh? Oh, okay. Try it again.
Yes.
What you got Jim doing?
Jim's up painting our building.
He's doing what?
He's painting.
Painting. Oh, okay. Yeah. Boy, that's something I don't like to do. I don't mind a spray gun, like painting a car or something like that, but I hate to paint the house. Yeah. Paintbrushes and me don't get along.
I don't get along with them either, so.
A lot to keeping the house up, though. That's one thing I enjoy about full time. You ain't got to worry about mowing the yard or doing all that crap anymore. Little puppy, how old? 16 weeks?
Yes.
He's getting full of it then, isn't he?
Yes, he is. I'm looking at gallbladder surgery next month.
Are you?
I'm having the same issues as Kenny.
Well, finally get it over with, get through with it.
Yes.
Kenny doing good.
I was supposed to go to the beach. That didn't work out.
I tell you what, I'm ready to go camping, but I want it to cool off just a little bit more first.
I am going to try to meet up with Kenny before he goes on his cruise.
Did you screw it up bad enough that they won't take the brushes away from your cookie? You be painting naked women on the side of the ship or something? That's a never-ending job in a ship, isn't it? Shipping and painting. I had one friend of mine went in the Navy, and he said that's all he ever did. Are you parked up for the night, Ernie? out of hours, or you just
I played some of those scratch off tickets like Ernie does yesterday.
you did?
I won $100.
Can't beat that.
I took Jim's money and bought them.
Well, if you're winning, you can't fuss about it. What are you eating while you're waiting, Michelle? Is that what happens after you get divorced a couple times too, she devil? That'll work. Now, how do they do this? I've been on here 30 minutes, and these people do a 30-minute live. I ain't figured that one out yet.
Me neither. I've been at the hospital all night, Ron.
Uh-oh. Hello, Billy. How you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you in a good while. You still doing the shutdowns, or you get through with that? Who's in the hospital?
My grandma, they're giving her up tonight.
Hmm.
They got her back on life support and everything.
Oh, that's not bad. Billy, what you been up to besides working? I haven't seen no Dutch oven cooking lately. That boy can't cook. Lord, dear. If I lived close to Billy, I'd weigh 400 pounds.
He's in Louisiana, ain't he?
He can make that food look good. He does that Dutch oven cooking, and he get it done. Oh, okay. So you just done spot shutdown then. Everybody raised so much sand at me about coming on late, Billy. I figured I'd come on early every once in a while. Now they give me grief because they come on early. Ooh, that sounds good. I need to do another roast. I bought a grill the other day, like a George Foreman grill, but it's bigger. I've been using that thing, man. I've done everything in the world on it. That works pretty good.
I bought me a tripod the other day.
Did you?
Hmm.
I need to get my cameras and stuff set back up.
No, Jim actually made this one.
Really? Well, I'll be damn, it's raining. Sound like it was.
That's what it's doing here.
It is raining. Well, dang. Hello, Fairy Dust.
Hi, Brene.
No, I got too much to do that, Diane. I do get tickled. It's the same bunch of people this time of the day as it is at midnight, though. Pretty well. I have to get me 3 or 4 gals in bikinis and make me a thumbnail with that put up. Run me a live in the middle of the afternoon. Any of y'all want to pose for a thumbnail and a bikini? Just let me know. Private message me. Hello, Richard from UK. Welcome to Texas.
Welcome to Kentucky, Richard.
Yeah. I'm glad you popped in. You're welcome in here anytime. Pretty good bunch of folks in here. Just don't believe everything they say. What's in September? I thought October was when we had to worry about it. Ooh, I think gasoline here is $3.90 or something like that. Diesel's a lot higher than gas. That sounds cheap to y'all over there, though, doesn't it, Richard?
How much is gas where he is?
What do you want me to lie to you, Mike? Yeah, I was watching something today this morning, and they were talking about $7 gallon diesel out in California or Oregon, someplace out on the West Coast.
What is this? $3.49 here.
Jordan says $3.29 in Columbus, Ohio. Hello, Timmy Ray. How you doing today, buddy?
Hi, Timmy Ray.
Timmy Ray, I took a nap. When I woke up, I thought it was midnight, so I just went ahead and come on. I just now figured out it's early. Sun's still shining.
I thought it was midnight till Jim had all the curtains shut.
Yeah, it's been about the way it is here. Oh, there's Mr. Tim, the Mobang man.
Where's Mag Rolls, Tim?
You know good and well I wouldn't come on without you, Diane. I got to have somebody to pick on. Yeah, I bet they have.
Me and Jim got another puppy yesterday.
Oh, they just about tripled here, Richard. But it wasn't because of Russia. It was because who we got as president. Better shut up. I'll get kicked off here. Yeah, Ashley lives in New York City.
Huh?
That's what I always tell them when they say that I've got a southern drawl. I said, man, I live in New York City.
We got a girl puppy the other day.
Hmm.
Another Boston.
Oh Lord.
It's his sister.
Oh, race car. Do you ever run? You ever run at Heart of Texas Speedway here in Marco? Yep. Supposed to be some pretty country. Hey, see, that's the reason that you always come on. You got to have somebody to pick on. How's that song go? You got a friend from New York City. Ain't never heard of Conway Twitty.
Yes, Billy. Bostons are the best.
Mm. My son-in-law and them run over there and run at the track outside of Tyler someplace. Yeah, he had his fingers and legs and ears crossed when you said that, Tim. There you go. I had some cousins that match up that song pretty damn good. He's the one I talked into being on electric fence when we was about 8 years old. No, I haven't heard of it. Yeah, they are. Did you have to get where you can understand him? Some of them people I know from Boston, I got to tell them to talk slower. I can't even listen that damn fast. Oh, them cousins that come down there, it'd take them 2 weeks when they got back home to heal up from all the pranks I pulled on them. I have to do that. Yeah, I'll have to look those up, Richard. Well, I was getting worried about you a little bit, Billy. I thought Rhonda done put a big enough knot on your head you couldn't get your headphones on no more. I really never have heard of that.
Where'd Rocky run to?
He's over in front, laying down in front of the fan.
I got my little puppy outside where he belongs.
You give him the one from a barn, well, it's not barn free, but home free. Oh, Lord, you have a drug problem everywhere, Richard. It don't make no difference where you're at.
I said Kenny's asleep.
You know, that's funny. When I was growing up, until I got out of high school, I never had seen any kind of dope. I mean, none. Yeah, drugs and wild hogs. Duh. But they changed that law while I was gone to service that you could have an ounce or something. I don't know. I don't know how much, but and it was just a misdemeanor, and they just made a market for it. Well, I've gone that 3 years. When I come back, oh, that crap was everywhere. And I think the wild hogs are multiplying just about as fast as the dope. I never did that. That's one thing. One bath I never did pick up. I never did fool with that. But when I was growing up, if you got caught with one seed of marijuana, you go to jail for 20 years.
Hi, James. Cat knees.
Hello, James. Yeah, they. Yeah, that is a little bit illegal. Hello, cruising. You doing all right today, Gil? Yeah, used to everybody want to know how fast the cars run. Now they want to know what kind of gas mileage you get. Are you going to La Pelusa, Billy? Oh, I'm doing fine. I don't know about the rest of this crew. Hmm. That fentanyl is bad stuff. Are you? Oh, well, that's good. I'll meet you there then. I got two lined up this year. I want to go to Lola's get together, and then I'm going to Quartzsite. Hello, Lisa. Didn't see you sneak in the door, girl. Uh-oh, I'm coming to your house. I got to go kill another deer or something. I'm supposed to have a hunting trip set up here in a couple of months to do that. Uh, are you gonna make it too, Tim? I mean, Bill? Never did see where you answered.
He said yes.
Hmm. Well, I go to VA, so I get it free. But if you're not 100% vet, yeah, you got to pay for it. I used to just go get some hamburger meat and make it, but damn hamburger done got so high now. Go buy 50. I used to do 15 pounds at a time. Yeah.
Hello, Darian. Can't wait to meet you really soon.
Hello, Darren.
Me and Darian's get ready to meet in person.
That'd be a good deal.
Go Gators.
Hey, just tough it out, Richard. That's the way it is. Tell you what, a lot of people here in Texas and on the border go across to Mexico. All right. I got friends of mine that go to Mexico about every 6 months. Just pick all their meds up, go to the doctor, whatever. Yeah, our healthcare system is so screwed up it's not even funny.
Tim
Yeah, like
already asked you a question, Ron.
what's that?
He wanted to know who I was.
I told him.
Oh.
I don't think our healthcare system could get more messed up than it is right now. It's sort of screwed up when you let the insurance company write the law, write all the rules, and you just pass whatever they write. You know it's how that's going to stack up. But anyway, not much we can do about it right now. Yeah, there's a lot of them. I tell you what's wrong with about 99% of all this stuff. If you get right down to it, it's all about money. That's what it's about. Different people, but the same thing. It's all about money.
I wish I didn't have to go to the doctor in the morning
Yeah,
at 6:30.
yeah. He go up 4%. Yeah, that didn't do no good. They just use that. The only way you can do any good on this thing is just vote as many of them out as you can and start over. They just they just vote them all out. Start over. It'd probably be the best thing that happened. Yeah, we're not gonna get to discussing particulars in politics, Timmy Ray. Politics, religion, and drama don't get discussed on this. You'll have everybody at your treasure. You won't have anything to show anybody, Bill. Everybody be sampling. I'm gonna have to keep working with Rocky, get him riding on that motorcycle before I come up there, Bill.
Does Rocky like the motorcycle?
Uh-oh. Better watch where you put your hands. You love to get slapped. Rhonda be putting knots all over his head. No, I didn't own this one, Mobang. I built one, but the one that's on my Harley is it's a factory one. It's from Texas Sidecar. They're expensive, but they're a blast to have. Yeah, they exist all over the world, Richard. Not just the U.S. Get a bunch of them in the U.K. If you ever get used to it on this new bike of mine, Mobang, I'm thinking about putting one of those monowheel trailers that you can hook up behind it. They instead of the sidecar. Sidecars are expensive. If you buy like the sidecar on my Harley, I didn't buy it new. I bought the whole rig together. But if I had a Harley and then I wanted to add that sidecar to it, it's about 10 grand. Yeah, it's crazy. Are you talking about Rocky, or are you talking about that gal I'm dating, Bill? Yeah, there's not that much to them. If you get a factory one, they're expensive. Now they got some different kinds. I mean, now that's a pretty fancy sidecar rig I've got. They got some others that cost 3,000, something like that. I can all I can, Richard. You know, you can date 4 or 5 gals if you want to now, as long as you got enough in blue pills. And I'm not going to comment on that any further. Yeah, they're going to get you some kind of way.
Richard? Yes, I'm married. He's working out in the yard and stuff.
Hello, Sandra. Yeah, you better watch that, Richard. I can see Diane sharpening the sights up on a gun already. Mm-mm-mm. I went to a school with a kid that was real heavy into UFOs. That was hilarious. Richard don't know that you quit smoking 6 days ago. She's a little bit grumpy.
How much of cigarettes were you are, Ron?
I don't know. Just depending on what you buy. Anywhere from 4 to probably $6, somewhere in there.
I paid $2 for these kind.
Yeah, you showed me those before.
No,
I
this
got
is a different kind.
I smoke Winston's, I always have. Ah, it's all my fault now, huh? Boy, isn't that the story of my life.
Thank you, Billy.
You know, it's getting harder to find them paper bags, Mobank. That plastic don't work too good.
The old man just now walked in the room.
Ooh. You get them going there in a little bit.
Who, Jim? He came looking for his cigarettes.
Last night, Diane was sitting there trying to get somebody to run their mouth. She had the wrench all warmed up. I watched a show one time, I think it's in France, where they weren't buying a pack of cigarettes, they were buying one cigarette. That's crazy. And get outside, Ashley.
Yes. I've been inside all day.
Yeah, that's the only thing about Diane and Janice, all them. I think they enjoy. They're a little sadistic. They like to see them trolls come in, give them something to do. Do what, Georgianne? Yeah.
No, I don't get the channel it's on, Georgianne.
Yeah, we got a few of them in Texas, Richard. Got 4 snakes that are poison and a couple spiders. A few women. You gonna ban badge? Who is that guy that keeps coming in here asking for a ranch? I think he got a different name every time he comes in.
I'm trying to figure out who Rose is that keeps coming into Kenny's live stream.
Ain't no telling. Somebody, we had a good time with Kenny last night on that.
Oh, I think I know who it is. It's Danny Griswold.
Did you really, Mike? Oh, goodness. Mike, I can get enough damn trouble on my own.
Quit dog.
Yeah, that's something I never did want. Kenny used to be the fastest one with the wrench on here, and now Diane and Janice are wearing him out.
Ron wants to see how pretty you are now, son.
There you go. Hey,
Let me get in. Come here, babe.
say, oh, he got them ears perked up, doesn't you? What you doing, huh? What you doing?
Stop. Stop.
He said, I want down.
I wish he would quit biting.
It'd take about Rocky hadn't quit biting, he quit biting hard. Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah. Diane got where she got one of them wrenches in both hands. I think they done go to a fingernail. Now, he wasn't a while ago cruising. You just come in here late.
Okay, Billy, you can have him.
They're different as puppies, aren't they? They are full of it.
Go.
Now, Billy's got two of them.
What, Boston's?
Yeah.
Billy, you want another one to go with it? Oh, I wouldn't take nothing for that little thing.
Really, Billy and Rhonda's the reason that I got a Rocky. I hadn't had a Boston in a long time, and after I lost my other little old dog, well, I got thinking about it, and I wanted something that had a little get up and go to him.
Now, Ron,
And
we'll
I-
see you, baby boy.
Yeah, they.
Get your ear. Take this and go out in your lot. Jim built him a thing where he can run in and out.
Yeah. Diane tough at that rank now. Rock. Look at me like, what do you want?
Show Rocky.
Rocky. Hey, Rocky. Rocky.
He answered the Rocky.
What are you doing, huh? Tell her you want a treat.
Quit. No. He can't have treats.
Rocky's laying there looking at me like, what in the hell do you want?
That's how this one is. Quit.
Oh. Rocky's lazy. Tim, if you want to watch some good videos, they got a club or something in Australia that they make 2 or 3 trips across Australia every year with motorcycles with tire cars on them. That's interesting. You got to watch that.
That's how he is, Billy. He's allergic to everything.
Well, I wanted one with a little get up and go to it, and I damn sure got one in this dog.
Does he bite your feet at night?
Does he what?
Bite your feet.
No, no, he got this habit now to where
That's how
when he
this one is.
goes to bed, he'll put his nose right against your nose, and you'll open your eyes, and all you see is them 2 big guys looking at you. Yeah, there's a lot of that kind of crap goes on, Richard. Oh, I made some long trips now. Probably
Why don't you go?
300 miles is not bad. You run 5 or 6 hours. I don't run near like I used to. Back in my younger days, when me and my buddies were running all over the country, and we rode some 14, 16-hour days coming back from Mexico City. But I don't do that anymore. The longest trip I ever took is I left San Antonio, Texas one afternoon at 3 o'clock. I mean 5 o'clock. And I was sitting in San Francisco the next day at 3. And that was the worst trip I ever made. Yeah, you can enjoy the ride like it. Get much over that. And if you got any traffic or anything, yeah. Oh yeah, 200 miles is fine. My deal normally when I go on a trip, for for one thing, it takes a damn long to get out of Texas. Like if I go just getting out of Texas, I'm gonna run 500 miles anyway to get out of Texas at minimum, and closer to 700 in different places depending on where I'm. Like if I go to Quartzsite, from where I live right now, it's 700 miles to El Paso. So that first day, normally I put the miles down, and then after that I slow down. Cause I done been all those roads a million times. But 200 miles a day is a good deal. Uh, this trip I'm putting together now, we're gonna run between 200 and 300, but we're gonna stay 2 days in the spot on this one. It I never have took it that easy. We're gonna leave on a Sunday, but most of the campgrounds are empty, and try to get in there about 2 and set camp up, cook, have a few drinks, whatever, and the then the next day we'll just goof off, and the next morning get up and go again. Yeah, that's a pretty good little jag.
I wonder if Amy's still in Dallas.
Do what?
Amy was in Dallas.
Yeah, she flew into Dallas. I think she's back home now. How far is it from El Paso to where you live, Tim? The worst trip I ever did in Texas, I left El Paso one morning and was in Lake Charles, Louisiana, before I shut it down. When you know you're getting too tired riding motorcycles, when you pull in a gas station and you stop and you forget to put your feet down, you just fall over. Yeah, okay, so it's about the same thing. It's 957 miles from El Paso to Orange, Texas. I like to drive, ride.
Sharon, tell Amy I said hello then.
She got some kind of deal. Her company's going to send her all over in the next few months. Sound like. Yeah, when I'm going to Quartzsite, well, if I get to El Paso, I'm well over halfway.
Hello loves you.
Yeah, it is, isn't it, Bill? What's that joke they tell about an old boy down in Brownsville, Texas? And he worked for a company and he needed some parts to fix one of their machines. And he called his company in Chicago and told them to overnight them parts down there. They called him back and said, hey, the closest place we find is Texarkana. Said, you run up there and pick them parts up there. And he said, hell, you go pick them up. You're closer to Texarkana than I am. And that's the truth. He was in Chicago. As long as I got some coffee to wake me up, I can. I used to drive hard like that, but I don't know now. And the puppies help me some on that too, because about every 100 miles, these pups need to get out and run around for a minute. And I put it in roadside park, play with them for a few minutes, and get back on it and go. Only thing hello, love, how you doing, darling? The only thing I don't like about the dogs, if you want to walk in a restaurant or something like that, you got to worry about a lot of places you can't leave them dogs in the truck. But this next trip I got planned is I want to take it easy on it. I don't want to get too big a hurry. Yeah, that's a pretty good little chunk. When I was driving out of Elkhart, that's 1,250 miles. We drive up there in a day. First thing in the morning for you, isn't it, girl? Yeah, motorcycle doesn't bother my knee. I drove a lot of miles that should have been commercial with a CDL. Yeah, but you know that is. I used to get so mad at my wife about that. If I caught an afternoon or a day, I was really sleepy, and I'd pull it off someplace. Say, look, I'm gonna kick a seat back and I'm gonna sleep for 15 minutes. Wake me up in 15 minutes. Don't let me sleep. And about 30 minutes later, she'd wake me up, and then I'd feel like crud. And I never could convince her that she'd let me sleep 15 minutes, then I could go to sleep and wake up and feel fine. If I slept 30 minutes, I just felt like hell. That
That's
power
what I
nap.
do. That's what I do to jam.
I won't sleep then. If I sleep 30 minutes, then I won't go to sleep. Billy, did you ever figure out where the shindig's supposed to be? Is it supposed to be at Abilene State Park or Brownwood or where?
Ron, I'm gonna jump off here. 6:30 comes early.
All right, Ashley. Appreciate you coming up. Have a good day. Oh, Abilene. Okay. Yeah, see, that's about 4 hours for me. 3.5 hours, 4 hours, something like that. Ooh. That's not a good deal, Richard. Yeah, okay. I didn't make it last year. We were talking about quartzite a while ago, Mobank. if I get to at 1,200 miles, I'll take 3.5 days going out there. Sometime the first day, I'll roll pretty hard trying to get out of Texas, but they really not much to see. Ooh. I should want to make those too. I don't know if I'll make Oregon or not. Yeah, I've been up there a couple times, but it was back at the old Sturgis. The way Sturgis is now, nothing like it used to be. There ain't nothing wrong with naked females now, Diane. Are you saying winch or wrench, Billy? Hello, Paul. Yeah, naked women done changed the whole world ever since that apple was around. Oh, me. Well, we done been on here an hour and a half now. I guess it's about I ought to shut it off. I appreciate all y'all coming in. Maybe kept us from being too bored this afternoon. And if y'all haven't done it, if you don't mind, click the thumbs up and sub if you haven't. I think most people in here have. I'm exactly with you, Cookie. I don't think I'll ever go back to Sturgis. Hello, Roman. Didn't know you were sitting down there. I think it was about probably the first time I went was about 2000, and the second time I went was about 203, 204. All right. Okay. And I'm glad we made it pass by quick, Michelle. Y'all all have a good afternoon the rest of the day, and we'll talk to y'all later on tonight.